Hello and welcome. Thank you all for coming by. I really appreciate you. Oh, absolutely. Please like, share, and subscribe. The Goddess Tulsa Show. Welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe. Now is the time to go ahead and get ready for the show. We have some great news for you. Okay? We're going to have a great time. So I really appreciate you and your dedication to showing up. Gratitude. Don't be afraid to hit that cash app. And don't forget to smash that like button. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for coming out to the Goddess Queen Tulsa Show. Today is our Sunday social, and we are definitely here and ready to start the show. So if you're a new subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for returning. All right, so first things first. I saw a few topics online that I wanted to bring up, and I think I'll start with this one. Tupac's ex-girlfriend.
He's like, I did it. And I'm like, what? What you did? He's like, that just left my hotel. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, fuck Faith. I could say this. That man ain't never lied to me one day in his life. I've never caught him in a lie. Good, bad, or indifferent. He always kept it real with me. So, I don't see why he would lie ever on his.
So you do believe that Tupac had relations with Faith Evans?
Yeah, I believe it. Why would he call me of all people to call me and just say that he just fucked up the next day? Like, I never knew him to be a liar. Ever. I don't think you could bring anybody here that can sit there and say he lied. So with 100% certainty, yeah, he fucked her. He called me and he's like, I did it. And
Wow. So that was Tupac's ex-girlfriend. And she's saying that Tupac had let her know that there was something there with Faith, allegedly. Well, she said that she didn't have to say allegedly. All right, we got Sonya Mabeya in the building. She says, running a little late. Give me 5 minutes. Ebony M is in the building. She says, hello, everyone. Please hit the like button on your way in. So, yeah, my thoughts on that is, I guess, why now? When it was, when things were, when that was being talked about, I don't know why she didn't come out the closet then about it, It's like you're spilling, old tea. But I guess any tea is good tea, I guess. But moving on to another topic. What would you do if you found yourself in this situation? Maryland couple searches for answers after strangers refuse to move out of their nearly purchased home. Now, I don't know if you guys know anything about squatters, but squatters exist. Okay. And a lot of like landlords, they kind of run into a problem when people don't want to evacuate the premises. And it's a process that you have to go through because then you'll have to evict them, and it's just a long drawn out process if you are impatient. But I would say it's worth the wait. So without further ado, give me a second and I'll bring the video up.
The couple just signed a contract with the bank to buy this foreclosed vacant house. Yesterday, the wife says she drove by to take a look at their new home, saw a U-Haul in the driveway with people moving in. Tonight, they're still there and refusing to leave.
She panicked a little and called me and said, what is happening here?
Mabeya King is the realtor for the couple who just signed a contract to buy this Prince George's County home. Fearing for their own safety, they asked Mabeya to speak on their behalf about the people they say are blocking them from moving into their new home. What is happening there, as best you can tell?
It seems as though someone has tried to take possession of the property.
This someone, and at least one other man we saw at this home on Drago Place in Clinton Friday, where they posted signs telling people to stay away one day after the realtor says they first should
have an agreed, signed, ratified contract with the bank.
Mabeya showed us the couple's contract with U.S. Bank to purchase what she says was a previously vacant, foreclosed home. When the new owners confronted the people moving in, she says they showed them what they said was a lease for the property. The couple called the cops.
Once the police was on site, they took a look at the lease and it was not accurate. It was not correct documents.
Wasn't a legit lease?
Not at all.
I'm with Channel 9. Can I talk to you for a second? When we tried to talk to the men inside the home, they said a man named Quinn had a lease for the house. They said he was an uncle, but they did not know his last name. Hey, you guys staying here? Are you planning to stay? Why you asking me? What do you do now?
This is why I call you guys to kind of help, solve the situation, because right now my clients are highly upset, and we just don't know what to do at this point.
We talked to the Prince George's County Police. They confirmed an officer did go to the house yesterday, but at this point they say it looks more like a civil matter for the sheriff, like an eviction of any kind. But that is not good enough for this couple. They want answers from the bank about how the people were able to get into this home in the first place. We're going to stay on top of this for them, try to get them those answers. In the meantime, though, they're worried about what might happen to the home they just agreed to buy. Yeah.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. I mean, you just purchased a new home or in the process of, closing or making those final purchases on your home, and then you show up and there are squatters that are on your premises. You know what I'm saying?
USA 9.
My thing is, for me, I would definitely have pursued, what do you call it? An eviction notice, and got that process started. But when you have somebody there that's, they said they had a lease, but it's not updated, it's not correct. And they said that there was an uncle, but then they don't know the uncle's last name. So I found that, some of these abandoned houses, I don't know if this house was abandoned, but some abandoned houses, people will move into those. And when the owner tries to come and they're ready to fix it up, it's hard to get them out. Yeah, got to get an eviction notice, and they have to have, well, first of all, they have to get served, and then they have to go to the court date. Now, if they don't go to the court date, I don't know what happens after that. Yeah, I don't know what happens after that. Don't matter. They don't matter. They bought the house. Wow, understandable. I don't know. That would be triggering. You never say what you'll do until you get into a situation, but I would really just focus on getting the proper authorities involved, getting that eviction notice, and really, if I have to be at the sheriff's office every morning, that's what I'll have to do. Okay. Sonya says nope. Get served and got 30 days to leave. Oh, okay. So get served and then they have 30 days to evacuate the premises. If they don't evacuate the premises, I'm assuming that the management could definitely come in and just start moving things out the way. Yeah, that's a tough situation to be in. Wow. I mean, to actually have somebody in your home and they're like, no, we're not getting out. I know that it would frustrate me heavily. I will say that. Now, I do want to say that we were looking and had come across this article from Onsite. And this article really got me moved and I started feeling a certain type of way because let's read it. Texas teenagers escape home where they were beaten, starved, drugged, and forced to eat their own waste by their mother and her boyfriend. On October 18th, around 5:20 a.m., two 16-year-old siblings escaped their Houston home and went to their neighbor's house for help. According to New York Post, police transported the two teenagers to a nearby hospital where they made many horrific discoveries. The children were severely malnourished and had lacerations around their wrists, consistent with being restrained by handcuffs. Their hands were swollen and bleeding, and the girl used a gray grocery bag as a shirt. According to the New York Post, police transported the two teenagers to a nearby hospital where they made many horrific discoveries. The twins then told investigators that their mother handcuffed them to a dolly in their laundry room and would regularly pour bleach on their genitalia. She would also force them to drink household cleaning products if they were caught speaking. The children also stated that they were denied access to a bathroom, causing them to soil themselves. For food, the two were given mustard or bologna sandwiches 3 times a week, but their mother occasionally forced them to eat and drink their own feces and urine. They used the supply valve of washing machine for water. They used the supply valve of a washing machine for water. At times, they were forced to take large quantities of Benadryl to make them sleep, causing one to have a seizure. When they refused the demands made by their when they refused the demands by their mother or her boyfriend, they were either burned or severely beaten. One night, they forced the key. They one night they found the key to their handcuffs and made their escape. After their absence was noticed, the teen's mother and her boyfriend took their 5 remaining children and fled to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where they were found and arrested. Zakia Duncan, 40, has been charged with 2 counts of aggressive assault and 2 counts of assault of a family member. Jova Terrell, 27, has been charged with felony assault and continuous family violence. Officials say all 7 children have been placed in child protective custody. That was a lot. That right there was a lot. Someone comments, says, smiling in her pic makes me so mad. I watched the video of those poor kids looking for help. Made me tear up. The handcuff marks were severe on their wrists. She made them bathe in dirty mop water. Someone else said, which makes me wonder why they moved from Louisiana to Texas because it's no way those twins were going to school like that in their condition. Someone else says, sick. I just want to hug them babies. I pray God heals them, but it will take time. Jail is going to do them in. Everything always come around full circle, and them tables have officially turned. Where's the kid's father or family members? They didn't ask where is such and such and how old is other kids. They don't go to school. Guys, what are your thoughts? What are your opinions on this story? This is tragic. I'm so sorry that the teenagers were tortured. That's so evil. This world is evil. I agree. You know what, guys? This has been very tough. This has been very rough. Tonight, our Sunday social is going to be cut short. Yes, unfortunately, time was not on our side. But unfortunately, I want to just thank you for those that did tune in. Thank you all for watching. And on that note, this concludes our broadcast. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you next time.